cannot gamble with justice by replacing prison with social service. Once the stakes are this high, society cannot afford to lose. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Gizelle Damarez Putri Joenda from Senior High School 17, Surabaya. Ladies and gentlemen and honorable judges, I stand firmly against the motion that gambling offenders should be given social service and skill training rather than imprisonment. My first point is how deterrence is so crucial. Gambling often involves organized crime such as fraud or even money laundering. If offenders knew that they have the chance to be free and they will only get social services, the law loses its deterrent effect. People will start losing hope. In countries with lenient gambling laws, illegal betting syndicates thrive because the punishment is low and weak. Harsh consequences maintain discipline and discourage repeat offenses. Without these consequences, offenses will keep on repeating by themselves. And my next point is how it harms society and addiction risks. Without imprisonment, offenders may continue the cycle of harm during rehabilitation. That can be a problem. Skill training might work for minor offenders, but hardened offenders, they require much stronger legal consequences, not just soft measures such as skill training. Gambling addiction can even destroy families, drain financial resources, and sometimes lead to crimes such as theft and much else. My next argument is how it is injustice and unfair to the society and the people. People expect it to be equal justice under the law. If gambling offenders avoid prison while other criminals go to jail, it sends a message through the world that gambling is not a serious crime. But it is. It is a serious crime and it is a huge problem in society. It is way too normalized, and if it keeps on continues, it will be a much bigger problem in the future. This is unfair to the victims of gambling-related crimes and undermines the trust in legal systems. They will lose their trust to the legal systems, and the society can be much more broken. My next argument is how gambling is also a psychological problem, not just a crime. It rewires the brain to crave risk, destroys their self-control. It pushes offenders to be on a cycle, a never-ending cycle of crime and debt. Social training and skill training cannot fix this. This is a much bigger problem, while a strong deterrent like imprisonment can fix this cycle. In conclusion, replacing imprisonment with social service and skill training sounds good in theory, but in reality, it fails completely. Gambling addiction is powerful, it is harmful, it often leads to much bigger crimes. In short, this motion ignores the reality of how gambling is a serious offense. If we remove the consequences, we remove the chaos. Justice must remain firm, even as we pursue rehabilitation. For these reasons, we stand strongly against this motion. That's all for me. Thank you.